showtime.
SlabHub.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. And with me, as always, the man to the north, protecting us from the polar bear invasion, Chris the Comic Vet. How the hell are you doing today, sir?
I'm tired. I'm tired. These polar bears take a lot out of you. They don't mess around.
No, I know.
They're like one of three creatures on this planet that just kill for fun. That being man, polar bear, killer whale. Look out. And they're all up here in Canada.
Crazy.
Facts.
Yeah, there you are. Except I think that all the men who kill for fun are down here south of your border.
Yeah.
Apparently. Anyways, we have a guest.
We do.
It's something we do every week here on the show now.
That's true. Hell of a guest.
He is a hell of a fine gentleman. A guest that actually has been so I get comments from our community, feedback. And I always ask, hey, anybody want to be on the show all the time? But I also get comments from people saying about who should come on the show. And one of the cool people I've been getting requests from that can make a return appearance was none other than Jason, the Southern Comic Geek.
What's going on?
So we do what we do, and that is we reached out again, and he's absolutely. I'll take a break from my normal Saturday routine, and I'll send you my bill for my lost revenue from sales while I'm away to appear on your show. And we said, well, we countered with a well, thank you.
Right.
And he said, well, okay.
So yesterday, when I had my giveaway for last month's channel member giveaway, people were asking in the chat, said, what time's the show Saturday? I said, well, I'm not doing a show. I'm going to be on Rob's Fat Stack of Comics. And I dropped the link and showing off some slabs. They go, oh, you're selling slabs over on somebody else? No, I actually keep I actually keep more than what I sell, folks. Just fun fact.
It's the nature of collecting. Absolutely. Yeah, no, actually, it was funny because I got a lot of people going like, you know what? We know that he has a great collection and everything, but I just don't remember seeing all that many Hulk 181s and stuff on SlabHub. And I said, well, he intentionally mixed it up.
That's true.
Like I was saying, Sharon, before we went live, the last time as well as this time, I've got a mix of some Silver Age, Bronze Age, sketch art, stuff that you might see all the time, stuff that you hopefully don't see much of the time, if at all. So yeah, keep it interesting like that.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about when we come through these with guests on subsequent appearances and stuff is being able to go that next layer deep, right, in the collection and some of the stuff that people know about certain things that we have. They know that Chris has a ton of Spider-Man books and whatnot. But you start going deeper, you start going, oh, but you've also got this, and you get this. And that's where you start to get into I think we get the better, more nuanced look into the collector and the type of stuff that you're into. So I'm super excited. I mean, you threw me off with all the Valiant stuff last time. I will say, I did not expect Bloodsport to play as prominently in your collecting as it did on our first show.
Well, it's funny like that because, when I first got back into the hobby, I really went hard after Uncanny X-Men. And so I collected Uncanny X-Men volumes 1 through 5, and then also X-Men, starting with the Jim Lee run, volumes 1 through 5. I think they're on 5 or 6 currently, and all the annuals. So a lot of people knew me as the X-Men guy. Well, then other people knew me as the Valiant guys who collected all the OG Valiants as well as the rebirth of sorts in 2012. And then some people know me as the Hulk guy because I just recently completed my Hulk run. So I have every Hulk 1 through current. Now.
Wow. That's an impressive collection. Well, before
not all in slabs, so I don't hold it.
Well, you can't. I'll even admit you can't slab everything.
Right.
Yeah.
It
doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Unless you have 5 books in your entire collection, it's just not possible.
Well, and Tylock says you're also a Batman guy. That is true. We'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, you get a lot of Golden Age Batman books, some great ones too there. Well, before we get into the slab, so it is time for us to play Romper Room and go around and see who we see out there in the magical land on the other side of the screen. Well, Les Crucius, hello. Thank you for joining us today. I see Chop and Drop. I see John. which I will be getting out. I got a special gift going out to John. All the support he's been doing and reaching out, so I'm happy to send him something. Shop for Comics, so I'll be walking all over him later today. If you guys don't know, later today over on the Brian LCS channel at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, Chris, myself, Shop, Brian, Freaky Louie, and Mad Spidey will be joining together in a 60th anniversary celebration of Spider-Man. We're having a 5-issue cover battle featuring Spider-Man. So, and it was definitely brought out the Spider-Man fans for sure for this one. Let's see. Yeah, full day YouTube goodness. That's right. Brian, you had breakfast with Brian, SlabHub here. Then we got our Spidey cover showdown later on. Absolutely. Oops, that jumped. I hate when I'm scrolling at the top and all of a sudden it jumps to the bottom. It's like, what are we doing? Well, okay, I'm seeing a lot of back and forth. Same guy, everybody greeting everybody. Brian LCS here. Hello, Brian. Thank you for coming on out. We're promoting the show. Don't forget also 2 weeks remain, according to Brian, to get those nominations in for the CBCS awards. So make sure that whoever, or CBC Awards, I'm sorry, CBCS, Comic Book Community Awards. So by all means, make sure you go check out the cbcawards.org and make sure that your favorite shows, channels, personalities are nominated. And of course, we wouldn't dissuade you from putting a little SlabHub love out there for everyone. God damn it, this comment field keeps bouncing around on me. It's like it's blowing up. People going crazy. Let's see here. That's great. Okay, John. Burke fam 54 here. It's morphine time. Morphine, not morphin.
Morbin. Morbin time.
Well, that's Morpin times when he writes it. But morphine is a much more enjoyable trip. Okay. Mad Spidey up early in the morning for this. Dave collects. Yeah. Happy Saturday to you all. Indeed. Tylocks the Mighty, happy to have you there. Gary B. War Machine Punisher Collectibles. Hello indeed, comic book friends and fiends. Let's see. James Willie, he's here, of course, to win. Because we'll be giving away comics throughout the show. Twice during the show. Never could figure out. Jason, how you doing? Twice during the show we'll be doing a giveaway through a hashtag comment grabber during the show, so make sure you stay throughout. We'll be giving away 6 comic books from our box of books, plus in there are your chance to win slabs, mugs, keychains, shirts, all kinds of stuff. So Dale Suspense, happy to have you here with us. Congratulations. Coming up, Man Cave Comics is here. Absolutely, Doc. Happy to have you join us from that side of the pen. Two Brothers Comics. Beth is here. Troy's Reviews. Oh, my goodness gracious. Beckerman. I see. Who else do I see? Kenneth Bird. Thank you very much. I think I got everybody from that. Oh, nope. I forgot. I missed the king of all nerds, Taylor Winder. Thank you very much. All right, guys.
It's fine that you missed him. It's fine.
Chop and drop.
Yeah, he expects it. He expects it really ultimately at the end of the day. So happy to have you here joining us again. It's time, I guess, for us to just get to business. As much as people love listening to us talk or whatnot, which nobody really listens to. No. I like to think so. I like to hear the sound of my own voice. I've been accused of that a few times. This is why I got into radio originally. But let's bring up our man. The man of the hour. Let me change the banner too. Let's get Jason's information up there for everybody. Jason, the Southern Comic Geek. Let's bring about some slabs. What do you got first for us? Or first, for anybody who doesn't know about you and your channel, would you like to take a moment just to share with them the synopsis, your Cliff Notes synopsis of the Southern Comic Geek social empire?
Very eclectic. Very eclectic. Yeah, my comics are much like me. I go one way or another many different times. Exactly. I envy the people that are very focused on their collection to only say Spider-Man or only say I only collect toys or I only collect statues. You know, I'm envious of those people because I'm
As
just
do I.
simply not that way. But I sell a lot of comics. I open some mystery boxes and do some fun stuff, or at least I think so. And my other voices think so over on my channel. So that's about it. And shows some stuff off on the Instagram, selling and whatnot, the other various means of selling.
And all those are scrolling down there. The link tree is listed in the scroll going across there. You can easily get to it or go to Southern Comic Geek on IG, and his link tree is in the bio. So you can get to any and all the different resources of accessing Southern Comic Geek social empire. All right.
Such as
Let's do some slabbing.
Let's do some slabbing. So first off, we've got one that people probably have seen a bunch of times, and that is Ultimate Fallout 4.
Ooh, it's got bags on it.
Yeah, it's got a little signature on it. Somebody did some writing right here. Now, it is a less than respectable 8.5. I bought this because of it's got that bag crease that these books are known to have. And so I just haven't got around to sending it to, I don't know if I can get that. There you go, right there. So these were originally in poly bags, and so it has that bag crease down there. I think it's doable because it doesn't break color. I just haven't got around to sending it off to get it redone because I was hoping to get maybe Crane to sign it or somebody else.
Yeah. I got to admit, I got a copy, and sadly, mine's still bagged, and I'm scared to death of what to do with it. But no, it's
in Chris, the end. You know what to do with it. You can send it to the Rogue Trader. He says he's never gotten a poly bag crease out. And you can use that code. And you can use that code FATSTACKS to get 20% off.
There you go. I was going to give you the segue, but you took it yourself. So good.
Yeah, no, my copy. I do have Crane bags and Bendis on mine that have signed it so far. I think I might only get one more signature if I do get any.
But, so switching it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
We got Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 70, first Silver Age appearance of the Catwoman. Who doesn't like a cat fight?
Surprisingly.
And these things back in the Silver Age, I mean, they just mean so much different stuff, you know, than what they do.
Wow.
It's funny that character never caught on.
I've never seen that before. I'll be honest. I was like,
wow.
All the times I've looked at this cover, I've never once looked at the cage and seen that it was labeled Super Pussy, formerly Superman.
That's it.
So what did they just call Superman, right?
Apparently he's a giant super pussy.
Now, I thought about saving this one till last, but let's just go ahead and throw in.
Welcome to SlabHub, everybody. Why would you have this book? This book doesn't make any sense to me. There's no significance to this one.
Yeah, I don't know. First team appearance of a couple of folks. And so
the first time a starfish came and battled, we went from super pussy to a starfish. There we go.
I mean, a Captain America starfish. No way.
That's right.
The best SlabHub ever.
So yeah, Brave and the Bold 28 from February of 2060. 10 center right here. First team appearance of the Justice League. When I showed this book off originally on my IG, somebody else said, "Man, I didn't even know you were looking for it." I said, "I really wasn't."
Right.
I was on an IG sale one night, and I bought another book that did not make the SlabHub cut today, but I did buy another book that did. And then this one came up, and I threw them an offer out there I didn't think they would take, and they took it. And so, well, there you go. Now I got it. So, Brave and the Bold 28. I'll probably end up getting the second and third appearance of them eventually.
I got the second appearance cover I like much better. Mine's off being
robot cover.
Yeah, because I love robots. So
Jay,
of course,
how
that has
long
the
have you had
giant.
it now?
What's
Jay,
that?
how long have you had that one in your collection now? Then, if you picked it up off IG.
I bought it. Let's see. This is earlier this year, so like March.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, so just recently. That's a great book. I mean, I probably got to break down and get one eventually, but I like the second cover so much better that.
Yeah, well, when you think about a lot of the first covers for any person, like you think Sinestro's first
Mhm.
appearance, that cover sucks. The second appearance is first cover appearance, and that's so much better, right? And
Right.
that's a lot of times the way it is with these covers. But
True.
But anyway.
Nobody's going to be showing off today the first cover appearance, or sorry, the first full appearance of Mary Jane Watson. Nobody's going to show off that
You are
cover.
correct. All right, so here's a more recognizable book.
Boy.
But this is one of those books that it obviously needs no introduction, but the circle that it went through to get where it is today is the story. Because I got Jim Starlin and Joe Rubenstein to sign this book for me, Raw. I picked it up at GalaxyCon in 2019 from a vendor before I took it over to the booth and got Jim Starlin and Joe Rubenstein to sign it. And I always wanted to get Perez to sign it. And so it just so happened that Clan McDonald Comics had a CBCS signing, and I sent this book off to them. And fortunately, those took place. The CGC one, never happened because unfortunately he turned for the worse.
Right.
They were able to do that. So I had other books, but this is the only one that I got back. So what happened, Clan McDonald accidentally marked this one for speed grading with CBCS, and then they didn't keep it. They accidentally sent it back to me. So, of course, it didn't cost me nothing for that, but by virtue of that, I've got this book back already, and I did get George to sign it up here. And it came back a 9.8, which really surprised me.
That's awesome.
Great.
And so they took this was signed previously in a CGC slab originally, or
no, it was signed. I had it raw, and so
okay, yeah, it's some of it's verified and some of it's witnessed, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the thing I do like about CBCS is that ability to have that denotion between the verified and witnessed signatures and still get the yellow label, not get the yellow green or something.
Or get the ugly pink one that they used to have.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. They called it red, but yeah, it was pink. Let's be honest.
What's up, MC? MC in the building.
That's right. How you
Hey,
doing?
MC, I might have a Star Wars I might show off today. I don't know if I do.
Oh yeah.
Watching
from cell phone, visiting
probably,
Cat fan, last week's double comics winner.
Mm-hmm.
I probably will have a Star Wars somewhere because, like I said, my SlabHub showings are very eclectic. We've got Batman 442.
Ooh, Tim.
First appearance of Tim Drake as a Robin. Then we've got
officially as Robin. Yeah,
officially correct. And
there's the first appearance of him in costume is earlier, but he wasn't Robin yet.
Wasn't official.
Yeah.
Which my first appearance of Tim Drake, just the character,
right,
was the first Batman book I ever picked up when I was a kid. And so picked that up, and I have a copy that's signed by Pat Broderick, signed by I need to get Wolfman's signature. So it's Pat Broderick, John Beatty, and that's one of the ones I sent for George, but I kept it raw. So they sent it back. So I'm hoping to get Wolfman to complete 4, and then I'll get it slabbed by CBCS.
And how excited are you to see Tim Drake coming back as Robin?
If they leave Tim Drake as classic Tim Drake, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because to me, he's actually been the best Robin, just Robin. Nightwing graduated, right? He became a better character separate from Batman. He's got his own deal. Jason Todd was a horrible Robin, but he's a good Red Hood,
Right.
So, having said that, I mean, the Damian Wayne, I really wasn't never a big fan of his, but this Josh Williamson run that Robin's been doing, I've actually become a fan of.
Yeah, but I think what they're going with, Damian is better suited. The character, he's so strong-willed. He's not a good Robin from that standpoint. And whereas you're right, I think Tim Drake really to try to be the centering aspect for Bruce
Mm-hmm.
is a better choice, and I'm really excited to see the potential of seeing Tim Drake back in the role.
Like I said, they pander to certain folks, and if they're going to do that, I'm not going to be too happy about it. But if they don't, I'm good. All right, so as promised,
Oh boy! Wow.
heir to the Empire here, and this is the first appearance of Mara Jade, which is a character I have no clue why Disney did not.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Keep her, because you got a powerful, strong woman figure. Why would you take that away?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, their whole thing of blowing up the entire EU was kind of weird, but yeah, it is good to see. This is not the first appearance then of
and then Thrawn, of course.
Is Thrawn's first appearance in this one as well?
Yeah.
Right. So
That's
this is,
of course what's really driving this.
Rob, this is a storyline where Luke ventures to the dark side, correct?
No.
No?
No. Heir to the Empire is the post Return of the Jedi series, which originally at first it was a book,
Right.
a series of novels, the Heir to the Empire novels by Timothy Zahn, and they introduced all this notion of what's happening with the new Jedi, and also the clones and clone Jedis and all this other stuff that was going on. It kind of really,
who was a Jedi, and of course, then they went back and wrote us Outbound Flight. Timothy Zahn did about him.
Yeah, there's other books that were part of the were part of the EU expanded universe type stuff, but Heir to the Empire really blew up the EU. It's when that series, that trilogy came out. After that, the number of books and external content that came out just exponentially exploded. The series that you're thinking of was Dark Empire, which is a phenomenal story, and actually I think is one of the best from the standpoint that it really helps to fill in this notion of why it is the Emperor has one sight line of the future while Yoda and the Jedi have this other sight line, really kind of implying that everybody's just seeing the piece of it that they want to see, but they both can be accurately correct and stuff. So very interesting stuff.
Yep. So I actually met Timothy Zahn a couple months ago and got him to sign my Heir to the Empire book. Not the comics, the book. So got Batman 112.
Well, this book is sitting in my garage right now, waiting to get cleaned up. Mine's nowhere near that condition, though.
So I wouldn't have normally bought this. Because it's a first appearance of a throwaway character. So it wasn't like it's a big book or anything. But a guy that I've bought books from on YouTube before knew I was a Batman guy, and he said, "Hey, I got this slab. I'll sell it to you." So he gave me a good enough price. I just bought it. But this is Batman 112 from 1957, and so we talked about earlier about having Batman. So I kind of gave myself a dotted line cutoff of 100 forward. With that, I'm 27 away from having 100 to current Batman.
Nice.
Of course, I've got some like 8 and 5 and some of those earlier ones that.
Yeah, you get some of the others, but it doesn't mean you have to complete them right. That's what I've been told.
It gives somebody with the horrible disease of completionism. It gives them an out, right?
Right, exactly. Oh, well, those are just ones I got,
So here is a classic cover right here. Fantastic Four 112 just presents so nicely. That black cover, one of the classic Thing Hulk battle covers. And of course, I shouldn't say anymore because it says enough said. But it's a 5.0 CBCS white pager.
Nice. Yeah, those black covers are tough.
And then this is again one of those that I wasn't really on my radar, but when I saw it at the deal I saw it, I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna pick that one up. So this is the last book that I needed to complete the Hulk 1 through 6 run.
Ooh. Oh, jeez. We can't. That's a lot of glare on that. Really hard to see the cover.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out a way to take that glare off that thing. Of course, Bub's Comics tells me not to apologize.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh boy, there it is.
Holy Toledo, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually the highest
more
grade copy of the 1 through 6 that I have. So, and this is first appearance of Tyrannus too. So,
jeez, that is beautiful.
So I bought this off of Instagrams, and I threw them an offer out there for $400 less than what they had on it, which was a fair price that they had on it because the last 3 had sold for that. I was surprised they took it. So
Nice.
the moral of that story is be prepared for them to take the book.
Don't offer money expecting them to say no, because you might have to pay.
So this is Darkhawk #1. Here's your spec book of the week.
Yeah! Yeah!
I didn't expect to see Remy for this one, but okay.
It's just the running joke with Darkhawk. I don't know why.
So this one's a little special. Anybody want to guess what's special about this one?
It's yours.
It's
Well,
UPC'd.
that okay. Yeah, those are all correct answers.
What's
I
special?
expect it's nice at newsstand, and that is true too.
Canadian
Yeah.
price variant.
No,
Okay.
it is Mark Jewelers.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Wow, as late as 91. I didn't know that.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so very late in the game, Mark Jewelers there, folks.
Yep.
A Mark Jewelers newsstand from
Yep.
91.
Well, and of course,
That
our
is-
Mark Jewelers are newsstands, but
yeah, no, but
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah,
but not
so
all newsstands are Mark Jewelers.
that is true.
Right.
And I thought about cracking this one. If I get a chance to get somebody to sign it, I might just take that opportunity to crack it at the same time. But
Yeah, those are always the nice opportunities when you can just send it into a CGC in-house or something and not have to pay for slab cracking. And
so
Oh, Solar.
some of these covers just do not present well with this camera.
yeah,
There it is.
Yeah, this is a much better angle. Beautiful.
Wow.
So Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, 4 or 5. This first appearance from the Gold Key days. For those of you who saw the show I was on last time, I showed the Turok #1. Now I'm showing the Solar #1. So I'll let people guess as to what they might see today before the show's over.
We're
Based
gonna
on that little
get to see the Magnus
You
#1.
weren't supposed to spoil it for them, Rob.
I'm just guessing, man.
Spoiler alert.
It's a rabbit hole that Man Cave put me down. God damn it!
Spoiler alert. Yeah, Rob, just spoil it for everybody. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Hey, whenever y'all want to interrupt me, just let me know. But
Well, you let me know when we're about halfway.
Yes. Gold foil Wildcats 1.
signed
Signed
By
in
Jim Lee.
by the man.
the original signature too.
So I had I bought this raw and sent it off to get graded, and came back in 9.6. There.
Oh, the
That is
90s.
it is a true story, MC. We'll be giving away some books shortly.
The 90s.
That's right, the foil age.
The foil age.
Yeah, great and gold.
The hollow foil age.
We're gonna make it stick. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, we should be called the gimmick age, right?
Yeah.
What? Well, we
That's
can't-
not bad either.
we couldn't just call it the pouches and big guns and big hair age.
That's right. All right, so then we got to show a little Valiant love here.
Oh boy.
That is actually a nice looking cover.
Yeah, it is a metal cover. Nick's Kicks and Comics has a copy of this, but his is a 9.6. Just saying.
Ha ha.
What?
That's because he always comes up a little short.
Oh man.
Finger joke.
Oh.
So
Go
yeah,
feet
this is
age.
from
Very
the
good.
this
Very
is
good,
from the
Dale.
most recent run of XO, and I think this is a 1 in 250. So
Nice.
that is that one right there. And
Wolf
I'm
Blitz.
probably about halfway if you want to do something.
All right, cool. Wolf Blitz, welcome to SlabHub. This is a show where we meet with our guests that we have on and each week and go over some of their books in their collection. That's what's going on. And our guest right there is Jason, the Southern
You
Comic
recognize
Geek.
me?
All right, so for everybody, this time in our show, let's go ahead and we'll take our intermission here.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
Absolutely. And now it means it's time to give away some books. So in the comment section, please go ahead and hit hashtag SlabberDay, and we'll be doing ourselves a drawing. We'll spin the wheel. We'll find out who gets the first shot at 6 books from the box of comics and see if they get any extra prizes. They can get praise or prizes. I don't know, whichever. Anyways, in the interim, let me also mention, don't forget, guys, if you need comics pressed, check out our channel partner and show partner, the RogueTraderUtah.com. Use the code FATSTACKS and receive 20% off your pressing, including already discounted bundled package pricing. Plus, every time you use the code, it was going to donate $10 to the Comics Curing Cancer campaign in partnership with the American Cancer Society. The Rogue Trader is the man who presses my fat stacks of comics.
I wonder
All
if
right.
is there Rogue Traders like South Dakota or New Mexico? Like,
There's probably more just as a roguetrader.com potentially. I don't know. I
okay.
really haven't looked, but
Well, I just thought maybe there's so many Rogue Traders in the United States they had to identify by territory.
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi.
Comment allez-vous?
Et tu parlez-vous français?
No.
Okay.
Para información en español, marque 1.
Oh.
Después en inglés, marque 2.
Pa-
All right, there we go. Slabber Day, we have 27 out of 31
Ooh.
comments. So let's go ahead and give you just a half a second. Chris, we know that tonight you're going to be on with us over on Brian LCS for this channel for this Spider-Man cover face-off. I know that you got 2 cool guys, 1 hot pick. Am I getting it right? 2
We'll
hot
see.
picks?
We'll see. Mark hasn't sent any video files lately, so it's been quietly paused in the meantime. If Mark does something, then we'll move forward with it. If not, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it might be up for retirement. With that being said, I did drop a Walmart video yesterday. There was some ratio stuff found in there.
Oh.
Everyone, if you want to spend a little bit of time after SlabHub, you may want to check it out.
Link down below.
I've been going down to Jason's part of the United States and wiping out all the Walmart packs.
And that's why you haven't seen none from me lately, folks.
And that's why Jay has none. But no, most importantly, this Monday, I will be opening a mystery box where I have the opportunity to win Amazing Fantasy 15. Yes, that AF 15. I'll be opening up the video, and if the video actually goes like 40 minutes long, you know that I've won. If it's slightly under 40, I may not have won. However, I do have 2 mystery boxes. This is from a comic book company that's in Ireland, so it took a while to make its way across the pond, and we'll find out Monday if I finally joined the AF15 club.
Wow, that would be something else. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't make somebody at least a winner. I can't make them an AF-15 club because I guarantee you there's no AF-15, not even a facsimile in the giveaway box. But let's see, spinning our wheel of fish because everybody loves the UHF reference. And our winner for the first draw,
shall I pronounce it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Andrewski? M. And
M's won. Congratulations.
So,
Actually, I believe they've won once before. But let's go ahead and remove that. Put me here. Make me big. And let's go ahead. Jason, you're going to help out M.
Okay, M.
We're going to pull 6 books from the box here. They could be opportunities in there to get extra pulls, could be slabs, could be SlabHub mugs, could be just the raw books, all in there. Go ahead, pick a number either from the front, the back, or tell me, do you want to do some front to back or back to front action?
You saying M wants it from the back?
I'm asking you how you want to give it to M.
Okay. Let's give the first. Let's give the first word. So
welcome to SlabHub, everybody.
Let's give the first 5 from the back.
First 5 from the back. Okay, 1. So all 5? Or are you taking the 5th?
Yeah, I played the 5th. Okay,
so you're going to take the 5th now. Got it. All right, so there's all the back 5 and get 1 more book.
Okay. Then G Spot says he wants to reach around, so we'll do 1 from the front.
Very first one or
very first one.
All right. Let's see what we got. That was an interesting strategy. Went hard at the back and then just finished off up front. All right, first book up. Scotty Young, Fantastic Four, issue 2.
Good one.
With a Pokemon card courtesy of
is that from your personal collection?
No, I have no personal collection.
Totally.
It's from
fool you.
Mr. Tyler Sucks.
Ready for Wednesday.
Yeah, ready for Wednesday. Whack Comics fan. It's Nose Plus or Nose Pass or something.
Nose Pass, yes. Nose Pass does have an evolution.
So now we know that Rob has been holding out on us. He secretly has a love for Pokemon.
That's what everybody keeps trying to claim, and I have yet to figure out what that love is. Other than I love to hate it. All right, so that's your first book. Second book up. There's a nice cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 255.
Ooh.
First appearance of Black Fox.
Black Fox actually has a little bit of an arc through a few issues right there.
Here is Professor Xavier and the X-Men. 99 center, issue number 15 from 1997.
Oh, Stranger. I thought it said Sphincter. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, those were the ones that redid the stories from the OG.
Yeah, so Stranger in Our Midst, featuring Magneto, the master of magnetism. That's good. It would have been awkward if he was the master of meat. There we go. We have What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 2, Ivanhoe Virgin variant of the COA. This is issue number 244 out of 500 issues printed. Congratulations.
That was a Freudian slip.
Yeah. I corrected myself there. Oh my God, we're pulling out some nice books here. Here's the next one up. How about
First Abyss?
Yeah. In the Virgin variant.
Very nice.
See?
I believe that's a scan cover too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That back action works.
Look at that. You got 2 nice Virgin variants. And then from the days of foil and hollow foil, as we're calling it now. How about Excalibur 71?
Yes.
With that, let me see if I can get that hologram to shine. There we go. Look at that.
It is a wraparound cover as well.
I'm trying to remember if this is the wraparound one version.
Yeah,
Let's take a
all
look.
of those were.
I don't
Actually, no,
remember Phoenix
not all of
being
them were. There were
purchased.
wraparound variants of some and some that weren't. This one is. All right. Congratulations on your pickups. Just because I don't recall, I think I recall that we've sent you something before, but I don't necessarily remember. Please reach out to me on either Instagram at robs.fatstacks or send me an email at robs.fatstacks@gmail.com. Let me know your address there, and we will get those books out to you. Congratulations. Oh, and along with that, you will get, let me know your choice. You can have either the SlabHub magnet or the new SlabHub bookmark, which has got the SlabHub on one side, and the other side you can make your choice, either having Rob stick up, or you can put Chris on top.
That's what she said.
Whichever. That's right. You get to choose which one you want to be with each time you put put us on your comic book.
Yeah.
Who's inside and who's out there waiting. All right. Yes, not a bad 5 from the rear. Not like the reach around cover. Nothing like a reach around
Like
cover.
at
That's
6:30 tonight, Chris will be on top again.
right. Well, that's what he likes to think, anyways. So, anyways, that's how we do it here.
This is
This
how
is-
we do it.
Right, and this is why when people see, this came up the other day in conversation. They were talking about that when they see the, I think Remy was mentioning it, when he sees the orange square with hub written in it, he just assumes it's SlabHub now. He can't even
really?
think of it. He can't even think of whatever else it might be for, which is great.
Well, you know, every time I go to say SlabHub, I have to just pause to make sure I say slab. So,
Well, we're going to change what you search for on the internet, and it's going to be more SlabHub and less GrabHub
let's grab
or GrubHub.
Grubhub.
All right.
Hub.
All right. So,
This is not a family show. I never said it was. As a matter of fact, the setting is clearly marked as not for children.
Yes.
Oh, I've heard of this book.
So this is House of Secrets 92, first appearance of Swamp Thing. This is one of the other books that I got that night on IG with The Brave and the Bold. So it's been one that had been on my
What a
radar.
nice 1-2 combo.
So, as a big Swamp Thing fan, Rob, do you have access to take a look at what the 3.5 has been going for lately?
I could, but I'm not a big Swamp Thing fan. What are you talking about?
Right.
So
You're a big Swamp Thing fan.
It's
Got
true.
it.
It's true.
So yeah, so this is actually one I wish I had elected to pay a little bit more, because there was one I was looking at that had a Bernie Wrightson signature on it.
Oh,
And I
really?
got that one instead, but you know, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah. Love it.
House of Secrets. What issue is the other one again? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What issue is it?
92.
92, that's right. I should remember that, but all right, House of Secrets 92. He says he wants the real Shiznat in a 3.5. It's about a FMV on it, and actual sale pricing is around $900.
Wow. Yep, Swamp Thing's got a lot of respect. A lot of
Yep.
respect.
Nice book.
Did Jason leave us? Jason, you're muted, by the way.
no, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's go with this one right here.
This is a first appearance of Gambit.
Indeed.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
First, and so we can make sure everybody's not upset with us. The first published comic book featuring
And
Gambit.
that is how CBCS labels it, first published appearance of Gambit. So I got this, I bought this raw, and I got it signed by Chris Claremont back in 2020, and came back a 9.8, which was very surprising.
Are you going to, or will you consider getting one of my favorite artists of all time, Arthur Adams, to sign that since that's his cover work?
I would have, and I was going to meet Arthur Adams at, it used to be Wizard World in New Orleans, and a new variant came up, and him and Alan Davis and a bunch of other ones I was looking forward to meeting opted out. But I don't know if I want to take the risk of pulling that one out and then it coming back less than a 9.
Yeah, that's my I got mine came back 9.8, which kind of shocked me, not shocked, but surprised me a little bit. I didn't think it was that good before I sent it in for pressing, and I don't want to crack it out.
Well, I thought it was at least a 9.4 or 9.6.
Yeah, same here.
Square bound, but came back, so I was glad of that. And talking about books that come back and hurt your feelings because it comes back at a lower grade, I bought this book, Invincible Iron Man 55. Got it signed by Jim Starlin, and it came back a grade lower. So it was a 7.0, and it came back a 6.5 once he put his signature on it. First appearance of Thanos, Drax, Star Fox, Mentor, and
huge book.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah. No Thanos on the cover.
Yeah. You guys gonna be fighting it.
Yeah. No, we don't need to fight before because we know that we really know. Chris knows.
So we got 27 likes. We got 30 folks watching. Go ahead and slap that like button if you haven't already. Now,
don't forget that down below is the information both for Chris the Comic Vet and of course Jason. Make sure that you give them a follow.
All right, so we got the Incredible Hulk 377.
Oh yes,
nice.
This is DLQ cover.
This is the third print, the infamous third print. So this is the harder one to get a hold of.
I would say what makes it infamous.
Well, so the first and second prints are fairly easy to get a hold of. It's the third print that can be a ghost. I saw this one show up on Shortbox, and I like buying through Shortbox. I like selling through Shortbox, but the only problem is you can't really get no extra pictures. And so when I saw a 4.5, I said, "Oh man, somebody must have just sent this up, not having
pressed it,
something, But what it is, it's the spine split.
Oh,
and so that's what dinged it so bad to get a 4.5. But nevertheless, this third print was one that I wanted to put. I don't always go for the second, third, especially in this day and age with 100 different prints. But with this being such an iconic book, first appearance of Professor Hulk in the third print was hard to get. I decided to go ahead and
I never get it. I've said it once. I'll say it again. Third, fourth, whatever these prints. That just means that you weren't good enough to get the first print.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't get rewarded for like having a more valuable book because you weren't good enough to get the first one.
Well, back in the day, everybody thought that,
right.
The second prints were just throwaways. They were just reprints,
and thirds and fourths and everything else. Yeah. And now all of a sudden and it's not with every book, it's just certain ones. All of a sudden people go like, oh no, there's less of this printing. Well, yeah, because less people missed out by the time we got to the fourth or fifth printing. Damn it!
Yeah, because sometimes these publishers they don't want to overprint something, so they will know that more than likely you're going to have a second printing before the first even comes out, and that's why they print less because there were less people wanting it at that point. But the Marvel and DC both have really figured out with the second and third prints to put like a first appearance of a character picture on the cover, so it's then technically the first cover appearance. So
well,
wow.
All you have to do is look at Null for that one.
That's an example of it. Dale Keown's probably definitely in the top 5 Hulk artists.
Loved his Pitt stuff. Got a whole run of Pitt, and so yeah,
Good Canadian kid. I like him too.
Canadian rocker. All right, so here's one for you web heads out there, and this one's got a lot of things going on with it.
Yes.
Indeed.
Classic cover, Web of Spider-Man 32. It is signed by Mike Zeck, DeMatteis, and Bob McLeod, and it is a Mark Jewelers.
Oh, wow. The trifecta of creation for that greatest Spider-Man storyline ever written.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I mean, just a classic cover. It's been homaged a bunch of different times. And I didn't even know that this was a Mark Jewelers. I bought it. The person on eBay did not list it as a Mark Jewelers. So what happened? It got up to PGX, and they sent me the notes back, and they said, "Yeah, it's a Mark Jewelers." I said, "Oh, okay." Because when I got it in, I had bought it off of eBay to get it signed at GalaxyCon, and so as soon as it came in, I just put it in the box to get signed, and so I never even pulled it out. That is PGX's signature label.
Yeah.
The person asked.
Yeah.
So when
it's kind of their goldish label. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, guys. We had talked.
So CBCS, when I was using PGX to get stuff authenticated after the fact, because I'd liked their stuff better than I did CBCS's at the time.
The red label,
the red label, the cases for that matter. They've upgraded both of them since then. They haven't upgraded their customer service since then.
That's true.
Another story altogether. Which by the way, I did finally get a call from them after 2 weeks, and they sent me a label to send my books back. And I said, "Well, how do you know what's what?" And they said, "Oh, we'll know." Yeah, okay. Yeah. So didn't fill out anything. I mean, I told them I filled out an invoice and put it all in there. So not the real first appearance of the real professor. Oh, well, yeah, technically. Yeah. Okay. Well, what is considered Professor Hulk? Yeah, you're right. So pretty sure meant to say the Clone Saga. Wow.
Yeah, he's giving us
scary trolling me.
Yeah. Well, and trolling me because he knows that it's well documented that the Clone Saga and Maximum Clonage had me sell my entire collection and leave comics for years. So
I really did not have a beef with the Clone Saga until they made this twist that Ben was actually Peter the whole time, that they got switched, and that was where I was like, okay, this is going too far type deal.
Yeah, that stuff and with the Maximum Clonage stuff just really went.
Yeah, which is funny because Miles, his latest volume, they did a Clone Saga storyline in the Miles Morales comic, and it was actually terrific. But they didn't go overboard. It was just a short issue arc, and now they moved on.
Give it time.
Yeah,
it'll age. The first clone stuff with Peter didn't last long and didn't go overboard either. It was just the subsequent 400 times they bring up a variant clone,
or Ben Reilly comes back from the dead and all that kind of good stuff,
or Kane, or
Kane was all right.
All right, so let's talk some more Hulk. How about Incredible Hulk 340?
This is a cover that Chris hates. He doesn't like this cover artist at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Good Canadian kid. I would say that in my opinion, this is probably the third most homaged cover of our generation. Obviously done by the same artist for number 1 and number 2, in my opinion. Number 1 being ASM 300, and then
it's a shared
Spider-Man
opinion here on this
one.
show.
Yeah.
Hulk 181 is probably up there with the top homage book. ASM 300, I think somebody actually did the counting on it, and it is the most homage cover.
Oh, it's got to be. I mean,
Yeah, but
but
this
Spider-Man
cover is
1 is definitely
iconic.
right up there, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this cover is iconic.
Yeah, this one I was hoping for a grade higher than what I got, but I got this signed by Peter David.
Mhm.
This is actually the third cover of this I've had. I gave the first one away. The second one, somebody gave me more money than I was willing to say no to. And then so I bought this third one. But yeah, that first one was signed by Peter David too. And another Hulkster.
Ooh,
Yeah,
one of the hottest books in comics today.
And first appearance of the Thunderbolts, 9/2 white pager. And got that signed by Peter David last year at Pensacon.
There you go.
Same time I got
Pensacon
that.
is that Pensacola, Florida? You mean?
Yep.
Okay.
It was at a pencil factory, Chris.
Oh, well, I had to make sure. You know, I'm sure there's more than just one Pensacola too.
Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi Cola. Yeah, Blue Hellion is actually correct. The next issue was the white cover, red and blue suit homage. He's right.
Yep.
More Star Wars slabs.
So this one is probably the most recent submission. This one hurt my feelings the most. We were talking about things that I collect and stuff earlier, and I have a full run of the original run of Turtles. And this, of course, is the number one of the Archie series, which first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady, and where they first used color bandanas.
Right.
This one came back a 5.0. Again, that sucked the wind out of me. Y'all ever get grades like that back from one of the grading companies?
Yeah, all the time.
Second appearance of Deadpool comes to mind, but yeah.
I do it. I get them all the time because what's worse is I will be lazy and not really go through a book as thoroughly as I should after I've gotten it, and it'll be all of a sudden it's like, oh damn, it was missing a page or.
Yep, I've done that before. I have done that before, and yeah, it's just like takes the wind out of your sails, and oof. And I was already mad at him when I opened up that thing because of the slabs. I mean, taking too long, and then some of the slabs were cracked, other ones were mislabeled. So
oh man, that's tough.
So we got Magnus the Robot Fighter #1. Rob spoiled it earlier.
He's getting ready for that mean left hook coming.
That's right. So so Magnus Robot Fighter, first appearance of him and his little love interest, who I guess maybe 10, 15 issues into the Valiant run in the early 90s, she was still wearing that very low cut skirt, which he was too, but
it's just fashion.
Yeah,
it's just fashion.
They ended up switching up his look, which, this is obviously the rabbit hole that Man Cave got me down. Thank you very much for that there, Man Cave. I haven't picked up a #1 yet, but I do have quite a good portion of the run done already now. But I just got a blank from the Valiant run.
Okay.
That I just sent off to Livio Ramondelli and asked him he's doing a commission for me of Magnus in the classic gold key outfit, fighting Shockwave from the Transformers.
Great.
I kind of wanted to do Ultra Magnus versus Magnus, but I just couldn't bring myself to have Magnus fighting an Autobot. It didn't make any sense.
Well, they could have been fighting along side by side, be like,
yeah, well, every character you add, it gets more expensive on a commission, brother.
Back to back.
Yeah.
And there's only so much real estate on that cover to begin with.
Rob, you really didn't know this, but you just gave a great segue to our next book.
Nice.
Which is Origin #2.
Oh.
Now, this is one of those books that has a lot going on with it. There's only so much real estate, and we'll talk about that. So this is signed by the man, John Romita Sr. It is also signed by Scott Hanna, who done the art here with the classic 181 type of look. And then Renee, I always butcher her last name, Witterstater. She's the annoying lady that always runs like Michael Golden and Mike Zeck's booths. If y'all ever go to a con, you'll know who I'm talking about. But she was actually a colorist for Marvel, did like a She-Hulk one and some other stuff. So, so she actually colored that in. Okay. So I'm going to try to get this on here. I'm going to try to get this on here because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Right here, you see where it's like wider than the rest of this?
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of see it like right there. That's because she whited out somebody's signature. You want to guess whose signature she whited out?
Please don't say Stan.
Yep.
Oh.
So the guy I bought it from, I saw him at a con this year, and he said, "You know that book's got a Stan Lee signature on it." I said, "Do what?" He said, "Yeah, go." He said, "Right there in the bubbling, and you can see it now. You can see where it was going up, the lettering right there." And she whited over it to color over that because she ran out of real estate.
Well, that's my day ruined. Where do we go from here, guys?
Like, why would you do that?
we're quick. Who's got a Stan signature? I got a Stan signature just to show everyone. To like see, everything is okay. We love Stan on this show.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
That was a good segue there, Rob.
Oh my god!
Wow!
What? Like what? What?
Yeah. Look, if anybody has ever dealt with Michael Golden, Mike Zeck, John Beatty, any of those guys, she represents them. And she's the one that's always talking about, hey, buy a print and you get your name in a raffle. Y'all will know who I'm talking about if you've seen her. And she's annoying as all get out. But
wow. I think she should be arrested.
Oh, she became editor at Dark Horse and early Vertigo. Okay. Thanks, Cole. I didn't know that. So this one has to be done as a pair, and y'all see why I'm saying this. Actually, these last 4 books are actually done as a pair, right here.
Oh, we're gonna get Iron Fist.
So Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, number 1, and Marvel Premiere, number 15, first appearance of Iron Fist.
There
So sweet Christmas. We got to put these two guys together. Heroes for Hire. Love the dynamic back in the day. This one I got signed by Roy Thomas right here.
Very nice.
And I was wanting this, and it was one of those books, I'm sure y'all have them too, that you want in your collection, but you're not sure if you want to pay that much for one in your collection.
Right.
So somebody threw this up. It's a 3.0 white pager, no less.
Okay.
Threw it up on a auction. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with paying that for it. So,
yep.
So, yep, that's the Heroes for Hire. First appearances, both of them.
Poor Man and Iron Fist.
Yeah, because that's Hero for Hire 3.0. Yeah, okay. At $200.
Yeah. I'd spend $200 on Luke Cage's first appearance. No problem.
Yeah, I figured it's a fairly safe bet. And these last 2 are sketch covers. And I'm going to show the first one that I got, and then we'll show the second one. But again, they got to be done in pairs.
Oh.
So that one's Michelangelo. And then this one is Raphael. So Freddie Williams, who is a really nice guy. Okay. I bought both of these at separate times from him. He had done the Michelangelo like right at the start of the pandemic. And so he wasn't doing any cons. And interestingly enough, he got stuck in Australia when the pandemic started. He and I were talking about this at Dallas Fan Expo a couple weeks ago.
So did Mad Spidey. Wait.
Sorry. He's still there. Still there.
He's still there. So yeah, I bought these raw, sent them in. Got him to just. I did the order for it with CGC, and then sent him paperwork, and then he just sent them directly to CGC for me, and then they came back to my address. So I'm going to eventually get the other two because, as everyone knows, there's only 4 turtles worth anything.
That's right. So you're going to get Jenica and
Negatory. So yeah, so that's that Freddie Williams done both of those, and they both came back now.
So now is what we really need. The other two need to be facing the other direction, so that way when you hang them on a wall, they're all facing each other. That would look awesome.
Yeah, I almost got he did one for Batman on that same sketch cover, the Batman Ninja Turtles one, and I almost picked that one up, but I was already spending so much at Fan Expo last month, so somebody else ended up picking it up and saved my temptation. But yeah, he had already done these, and so I bought them from him raw, so that worked out
that's
good.
Nice.
Yeah,
very cool. Those are great. I'm not even a big Turtles fan, but I admit these look great.
Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, he does a lot of the crossover stuff. Currently, he's doing Power Rangers and Godzilla. And so that's kind of what he's started to be known for, because he did like the Batman and Ninja Turtles and several other ones. So if you ever see him and you don't mind him asking or crying rather in front of you, ask him about the Ninja Turtles and He-Man one.
That'd be good. But
it was planned. And he had it already sketched out and everything. And so it went live, and then they canned it. It went live, and then they canned it. So it's like the greatest project he said he's ever worked on that never happened. Negative, Blue Hellion. Negative.
There was a penis by the way. I just thought you mentioned that, and I thought to myself, you know what? It would be an awesome commission cover. It's Godzilla versus Ultraman.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. That's just me, though. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, so lately I've been doing a lot of either art commissions like the ones you've seen with Freddie, or like original art pages. And I've been in the process of scanning them all in and uploading them to Comic Art Fans website, if for nothing else, for insurance purposes. But kind of like with CLZ, because you got to put some kind of notes with that stuff. Like if you lose your house, somebody or somebody steals stuff, you got to be able to account for it.
Yeah, it is nice having a detailed inventory. Or as I always say, when I pass and somebody has to deal with it, they can go, here's what the collection is in the collection.
Yeah, that's a true thing too, because there was oh goodness, my mind just went blank. He died. Oh, well, there's been several folks that have been in the YouTube community that have died, and he was slabbing all his books, and that was the reason why he slabbed all his books, because he said the value, and then my kids would have an easier time selling it because none of them want it when he dies. And when he died, and then he ended up dying last year, and so yeah.
So I always figure I have enough slabs and stuff. I said, if you can at least sell the whole collection at the fair market value of the slabs, and let all the raws go for free, you'll be okay.
Right. Yeah. I think, that is true. So in my mind, that is some value to slabbing right there. Besides the presentation look, is the
welcome to estate planning on SlabHub today.
There you go. Hey, it's a real thing.
This show's taking a very serious turn.
Well, we went from everywhere around to
we don't have universal
6 feet underground.
We don't have universal health care down here. Okay, we have to think of these things.
Figure it out, America. Figure it out.
Well, they're talking about the comic jabroni. It was HGM Law. So for those of you who watch like Strictly Comics' auctions and stuff like that, you knew who HGM Law is. That's who I was trying to think of. But yeah, Cole brought up, and Blue Hellion brought up jabroni, and that's another situation. His kids were so young. What does his wife do with the TMNT first print?
No.
I mean, you should be way better off selling it. So Gene or John wants to know, would you adopt, Rob?
No.
Okay.
Brilliant. So
Quebec or
that
California?
was the end, correct?
That is the end.
Well, congratulations. Why don't you bring yourself back on, little Faith
Okay.
here? We love looking at that, but let's look at you. Let's say hi. Let's say hi to
All
everybody.
right.
Yay! All right, cool, guys. It means it's that time again for another giveaway. Our second giveaway of the day. We're going to go with hashtag Southern Comic Geek. Go ahead and throw that in there, and we will do another pull here in just a moment. While that's going on, why don't you give us an idea, Jason? What's coming up for you this week on YouTube?
Not very much, to be honest. I've got a really busy week coming up this week. I do have a video that I've already pre-recorded with the Comic Tom 101 mystery mail call box that came in. I've already got it pre-recorded. I've just got to get it up, and that's probably about it.
Awesome.
Rob, what do you got coming up?
Yeah, well, Monday will be mail call, and Thursday I'll have something opening, I'm sure. But next week on Saturday, guys, there is not a regular SlabHub. It'll be Son of SlabHub. Every year I do an annual cookout. Many of you guys know, watch some of the stuff. I do a lot of barbecue stuff. And so it is that time of year where I have 70 plus people come to my house, and I cook up, over 100 pounds of meat, whatnot. We do briskets and pulled pork and everything else. So I'm going to be a little busy entertaining that day. So no SlabHub next week. But there will be a Son of SlabHub for your viewing entertainment. But don't worry. It's not like we're going away forever. We will be back the following week on Saturday, the 23rd, with Bub's World. Will be joining us here on SlabHub.
And I believe.
So what you're saying is you're going to be taking care of 70-something people with your meat?
Yes, people will be putting my meat in their mouth, and they will want more.
Well done. Well done. See that? Well done. Well done.
Yeah, people actually travel from multiple states and out of country to put my meat in their mouth.
Man, it must be some good stuff.
I've never had any complaints.
I was going to ask the promiscuous time traveler how it was, but I ain't seen him in the chat.
I need a good barbecue sauce and rub recipes. Well,
he can give you a recipe for that rub.
Yeah, rubs are easy. I don't really give out my barbecue sauce recipe. That's I just made a brand new one just for this week. Where made a batch. My main one is a brown sugar bourbon sweet heat. This time we mixed it up. I have a buddy of mine who has beehives and has tons of honey and gave me a bunch of honey, so we partnered up, and I did a honey bourbon barbecue sweet heat sauce, which is kind of great.
So it's not very salty.
Yeah. Well, the rub's got a little salt in it, but that's
okay.
just the way it happens when you rub your meat.
Okay.
Can't hold the
right
meat
back
pan
down the rabbit
first.
hole we go.
Hey, I have a whole line of branding when it comes to my nearly famous barbecue branding that with all kinds of meat innuendos and stuff.
Hit the button. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. All right.
Wheel of Fish.
That's a whole other show. Wheel of Fish. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where she stops, nobody knows. And our winner is
Boom.
Joffrey Castro.
All right.
Congratulations. All right, let's see what we get you. We'll make this here. Chris, it's your turn.
Okay. So Jay found some good books going 5 from the back. So I'm gonna go 5 from the front.
5 from the front or the first 5 in the front?
First 5 from the front. I'm gonna mimic what Jay did.
You're gonna do instead of trying to randomly grab a good book, let's grab a lot and see if there's a good book in that lot.
We'll do that, and then with the 6th one, we'll see if there's no
5.
extra pulls. All right. I believe Comic Journey is hanging out, so we're gonna go back to front, just because I'm a spiteful son of a bitch. Now,
Okay. In the front or behind?
In the back.
The behind one. Okay.
Yes. All right, Joffrey, it's for you, my man.
this off to the side.
Watch your back, Rob. Watch your back.
All right. That last one we pulled out here, Star Wars
Oh.
Bounty Hunters issue 1.
Nice. As far as I'm concerned, every Star Wars comic book has the potential of being a key. So
Yeah. Nice
The way-
Mango cover.
the way
Yeah.
they've been going.
Tyler Kirkham variant. The first appearance of Queen Goblin.
Love it.
Little hammy.
Love it. I really like that character too.
How about Sword number 9, cover featuring
Ooh.
Storm.
It's Joe Jusko cover, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. The cards. Yeah.
Yep. The Masterpiece trading card variant, very nice. 3 for 3, baby.
Okay, this one is 2 books for the price of 1. The Worst Dudes, issue 1 and 2.
All right. I have no idea what that book is.
It is very inappropriate.
Okay.
Warning,
Fitting-
this book contains onious language, wanton drug use, willful violence, unabashed lechery, and generally loathsome behavior.
That's-
And
That's Rob's kind of book.
That's
There's
right up
also-
Joffrey's Avenue, right there.
genitalia and everything. If you don't want this, let me know. We'll. But let's see.
Joffrey
Ooh,
loves it.
Here's a nice one. Marvel 2-in-1, Thing,
Yes.
and Spider-Man.
Still only 25 cents. Versus
Deadlier than
Basilisk.
ever. Best.
Very nice.
And the last one here. How about Web of Spider-Man number 2? There you go. Some great books. Joffrey, you also, let's see, I don't know if you've gotten a magnet yet, so let me know whether you want the magnet or you want the bookmark along with your stuff, and we'll go ahead and get those sent out to you. All right, everybody, thank you again for another great Slab Hub. Thank you to Jason, the Southern Comic Geek. Thank you so much for coming on and spending some time with us again. It's always a pleasure to have you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And then for all of you guys, make sure hit follow everybody if you're not already, like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. Make sure you remember next week no show. You can watch Son of Slab Hub anytime. You don't have to. You can actually make plans to be with your family. Why not? It's a novel
Saturday.
concept. I've
On a
heard. Yeah.
Saturday.
Maybe take a little movie. I hear there's some Thor movie out.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, until next time, guys, collect what you like. Don't listen to anybody, including myself. There's a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for
Adios.
watching.